This tier list is about Oracle Shop hero priorities, which means what you should spend your Oracle coins on in these Oracle shops. So this is actually one of the most valuable resources in Omniheroes. So it's really important to choose the right heroes. And there are a few updates. First, they are like Leandra and Astrid, they were priority before, but now I feel like you can get them in many other ways. I think you can like not prioritize them in Oracle Shop and focus on other heroes that is basically only available unless you spend real money or you just use Oracle coin. So yeah, for example, I have some of these selectors. That's like I think it's reward from Rift Odyssey, and they you can choose Leandra and Astrid from there. So so their priority actually went down, despite the fact that they are actually better heroes than like some heroes above them. Like they are certainly better than Wukong and uh, Hades, but since they have like they can be purchased elsewhere, so they are lower in priority in Oracle Shop. And another update is in S tier. Obviously, we have Dahlia, which is we everyone knows she's really broken, and as well as uh, Aphrodite, like she's the most toxic PvP hero. And then we have Mulan. I think I did underestimate her a little bit, like all this time. Like when she was out, I said she's really good against bosses, obviously, because her ability can. Let's read her ability. The the second passive can apply burn to enemies, and burn is deduct percentage max HP, which means that for the bosses that have really high HP, they're gonna take a lot of damage from this. But I've heard a lot of players say that Mulan is mandatory in Rift Odyssey, and well, I can pass the stages uh, without Mulan before, but maybe for players with lower power, it is actually mandatory unless they want to max out all other heroes, which is extremely less efficient. So yeah, so I think I did underestimate her, and she should be like on top of your priorities in Oracle Shop, like alongside Dahlia and Aphrodite. I'd argue you probably want her first, actually, even though that in PvP she's less good than Aphrodite and Dahlia, but in if you can pass the Rift Odyssey game mode, then you can get a reward that's selectable relic, which will boost your PvP, and also like you can get this, which allow you to get Leandra and Astrid. So I think you can consider getting Mulan first. Yeah. And other than this, in A tier, there's Elmer. Elmer really falls off a little bit, uh, because in nowadays you can survive without using the Elmer plus Undying Shield combo. It's still a great combo, but it's no longer mandatory. And for Empress Wu here, I think I overestimate her from the beginning because, like, so she applied the Phantom Illusion and she will allow the enemy with that is being charmed to take damage for your team. And I think I overestimate the impact of that because usually when you charm an enemy, I think what happened is they no longer get buffed by their previous team, and they also not getting buffed from your own team. So it's usually making them really weak so that they will pretty much die really quickly. So that would actually make Empress Wu weaker than a lot weaker than uh, Aphrodite. Yeah. So so I put her in A tier, and but she's still pretty good because she's a really fast hero with like 135 speed, I believe. I forgot. She's like really fast for some reason. Yeah, 135 speed, and on top of that, she had the Phantom Illusion effect, which is like it's less broken than Aphrodite, but it's still pretty broken. And since you need to build multiple teams, you don't mind having another broken ability. Yeah. So, and for Hades and Wukong, I think unless you get all others to like their required star level. So the numbers on top left is actually the star level that they need that they are ideally on. Well, obviously, ideally you want them at 15 star, but like you can get away with getting them at 7 star, and they almost like unlock their full potential. Like the difference between a 7 star Dahlia and a 15-star Dahlia is actually really low, surprisingly, in this game. Yeah, so that's true for a lot of the older heroes. So for some newer heroes like Gaia, they actually intentionally added some like additional ability that's unlock each star. Yeah, at 10 star they unlock this, and also for two at 11 star they also increase some a bit. So yeah, so the newer heroes they are changing this a little bit, but for I think for all heroes released before Gaia, like 7 star and 15 star, the difference is very low. And even for Gaia, actually, like it's still the 7 star. It's the most important breakpoint for the other star level. For this ability, it's pretty good, but it's not. It doesn't matter as much. Yeah. So that's it for this video. It's about Oracle shop priority. Thank you for watching.